Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?" And when men had come to him, they said, "John the Baptist has sent us to you, saying, 'Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?'" In all that hour he was healed, and many people of diseases and plagues and evil spirits, and on many who were blind he bestowed sight. And he answered them, "Go and tell John what you have seen and heard. The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear, the dead are raised up, the poor have good news preached to them. And blessed is the one who is not offended by me." When John's messengers had gone, Jesus began to speak to the crowds concerning John. "What did you go out in the wilderness to see? A reed shaken by wind? What then did you go out to see? A man dressed in soft clothing? Behold, those who are dressed in splendid clothing and live luxury are in the king's courts. What then did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is he who of him it is written, 'Behold, I send my messengers before your face, who will prepare your way before you.' I tell you, among those born of women, none is greater than John. Yet the one who is the least in the kingdom of God is greater than he." When all the people heard this, the tax collectors too, they declared God just have been baptized with the baptism of John. But the Pharisees and the lawyers rejected the purpose of God for themselves, not having them been baptized by him. "To what then shall I compare the people of this generation? Of what are they alike? They are like the children sitting in the marketplace and calling to one another. 'We played the flute for you, and you did not dance. We sang a dirge, and you did not weep.' For John the Baptist has come eating no bread and drinking no wine, and you say, 'He has a demon.' The Son of Man has come eating and drinking, and you say, 'Look at him, glutton and drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners.' Yet wisdom is justified by all her children." One of the Pharisees asked him to eat with him. And he went into the Pharisee's house and reclined at the table. And behold, a woman of the city, who was a sinner, when she learned that she was reclining at the table in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster flask of ointment, and was standing behind him at his feet weeping, and began to wet his feet with her tears, and wiped them with the hair of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with the ointment. Now the Pharisees who had invited him saw this, and he said to herself, "If this man were a prophet, he would have known who and what sort of woman this is who is touching me, for she is a sinner." And Jesus answered and said to him, "Simon, I have something to say to you."